to find a way to just try to not let people affect me this bad. I just have to try to toughen up a little bit, but I can't. I just can't. I just can't. I want to, I really want to. I don't know how anymore. Because it keeps happening. It keeps happening to me. And when it's constant, it's just, I don't get a break from it. Just when I thought, like I said before, just when I thought Jordan was the last person to treat me wrong, it's just, I don't know. All I know is this is the kind of shit that makes a person want to fucking off themselves. This is the kind of shit that makes a person that they don't want to anymore. I just don't understand. I don't know why people hate me so much. And don't you goddamn dare say that you don't hate me. Just from your actions, you hate me. If you didn't hate me, you wouldn't have avoided me twice the way you did. It just, because a person that doesn't hate someone wouldn't do that shit. But you did. And I just don't understand why. And I never will understand why. And I don't need to. I just have to deal with this and just try to move on the best way I can, without trying to think about it and assume, someone else is going to do this to me. Pretty sure someone else is going to do this to me. Ugh. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It makes me feel unworthy. It makes me feel useless. I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm dead to you. It just makes me feel horrible. And I'm not gonna get mad at you anymore because there's no fucking reason to get mad. It happened. It's damage is done. There's no going back. It happened. I really thought something good would come out of the happy birthday, honestly. I had a feeling if I said happy birthday to you, things would turn out great again, but I don't get it. I just don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense. I just have to feel like shit. I just want good people in my life. I just want good people in my life, and I'm not getting any more good people. And this is why I don't tell my parents everything, because if I think something stupid or say something stupid or whatever, they don't need to know how upset I am. They don't need to know how fucking heartbroken I am. They don't need to know any of that shit. They don't. They just don't. One day, maybe it's just gonna fucking happen and they're just gonna figure it out. They're just gonna figure it out. I just don't understand why people want this. People want this. Instead of me being happy and laughing and just living my life to the fullest. When honestly, sometimes I don't even want to. You should not be an example of this. You should have never been an example for this. You could have been a good person and done the right thing. Instead, I have to sit here and teach you how to treat me. At your age, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, people. I don't get it. Yeah, you made me mad. I reacted because I was mad and I was going through shit then. And then I eventually got over it and then I made things right. You know? And it still wasn't enough for you. Instead, you could have been the adult. You could have been the better person at that moment. But instead, you had to avoid me again. I will never understand that. At your age, I will never understand that. And to be married to that, what in the actual fuck? Marrying someone who treats others like me like this is just appalling. It's disgusting. It's honestly disgusting. And I can't like anyone. I can't like someone like that. I can't like someone like that. I can't love someone like that. It's like, that's not even human. It's cruel. It's cruel to the point that it's affecting me. Ugh. People need to wake the fuck up and stop doing this to me. Treat me as a human being. Treat me decent. I will treat you the way you treat me. It shouldn't even be a discussion. This shouldn't even be a vlog. But it is. Because clearly people older than me don't know how to treat me right. I don't get it. I just don't get it. No wonder I say the shit that I do. I make a joke at my death every time now. It's like, it's obvious. It's meant to happen. It's meant to be said. Because there's no one good in my life. No one else is teaching me how to live, basically. Instead, people just keep tearing me down. Good people are supposed to be lifting me up and making me feel positive and inspiring me. Instead, people are making me feel worthless to a point that I honestly don't. Like, what's the fucking point of goddamn being here anymore? I don't get it. I don't get it. I will never understand. And the worst part of it is, it was more than one person.